What's good, Council of Comics? It's Monday, 8 o'clock, February 19th, 2024, which means it is time for the New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week podcast. Steve Izzle is with us again, and yeah, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, episode number 77 for this February 19th, 2024. So many things to talk about, new comics, and stay tuned so you can be entered into 2 prizes. Got so much good stuff going on. Let's go.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
Is good, Council of Comics. Welcome to the New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, episode number 77, where every Monday at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, we go over all the new comics, all the new keys, all the hot books out there, so you can better determine what books you're going to get on Wednesday, New Comic Book Day. First, if you are not subscribed, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, we ask that you jump over to the YouTubes and hit those buttons as well. As always, with me, loyal counsel, green shirt guy, Phil, Cliff, C. Bizzle, special guest again, and another newcomer, David, the great David, who I met one time, but I think is amazing. How are you, David?
Hey, how you doing today, guys?
Good, good. What's good, C. Bizzle?
I love that David shares unofficial history with you, and it's just like, because like I've known Dave forever. Fred has known Dave forever. Fred has known you forever, and me forever, and then we all came together at Angelo's Toy Show.
Isn't it wonderful how the community comes together?
Yes.
One toxic, happy family, as always.
Sometimes.
All right, we got a lot of great things for you guys today. We got 2 giveaways. We're going to do 3 hashtags today and 3 hashtags next Monday. I want to give as many people a chance to win these giveaways because we're adding so many good things to them. But before we get into that, I got to go over the stuff that we always go over. Young at Heart Foundation is a great organization run by our good friend Mike out in California. What they do is specialize in helping out the kids that are awaiting medical procedures in California. There are a couple ways you can help with this organization. You can either, one, become a donor by going to youngatheartfoundation.com and hitting this button to register to become a donor at Donate at Life America, because more than 100,000 people are waiting for a life-saving transplant tonight. You can help by registering as an organ donor right now. And you can also help by sponsoring a Hope Kit, which is 100% tax deductible. And what they do is take all the funds from that and they create dope gift boxes and maybe get some celebrity or something to come visit the kids. If you want to help out in other ways, you can get in touch with Mike at 323-396-9998 or email him at info@youngatheartfoundation.com. Next up, all 10 of us. This is our home away from home, where we do all our comic book shopping and we do all our filming. It's located out in Hyde Park, New York. It's exactly 870 Violet Avenue, Hyde Park, New York. It's run by our good friend Anthony, great comic book shop owner. He's just one of the best in the biz. Bags and boards, all his comics. They specialize in comics, cards, toys. They have the biggest selection of comics in the Hudson Valley. And if you want to start a new comic book pull list, you can get in touch with Anthony. He'll give you 10% off on those new comics. So how do you get in touch with Anthony? Well, you can give him a call at 845-233-4234 or email him at alternaverse2@aol.com. And they also have the website alternaverse.net. They also have card tournaments on the weekends, Pokemon, Magic, Lorcana, whatever you can think of. Get in touch with Anthony and he'll give you the schedule for those wonderful events.
Also on the website.
YouTube. Also on the website. YouTube, we're at 789. We're 11 away from the big 800. Of course, we're doing our 750th giveaway as part of this month. It would be great if by next week we got to that 800. That would be really, really great. Maybe I'll add even more stuff to the prizes. I want to apologize for this. I put the Dark Knight Rises picture for that last review that we did. It was the Dark Knight, but I got the title right. I'll get it right next time, people. This conversation's blowing up. It's got 156 views. People do care what happened to Mary Jane Watson. People really do care what happened to Mary Jane.
It's a jackpot conversation.
Oh, nice one. We also have our latest episode of New Comic Book Day that's up. Check it out, because in that video, you can also win a duck for this contest by watching the video. See the little segment where we tell you what hashtag to put in comments. And if you just do that, you'll get a duck. Simple as that. All right. We also have Cliff on Comics as part. Oh, no. Sorry. We'll get to the big. We'll get to that one. Cliff on Comics is next. He's got 6:30. Subscribe to Cliff on Comics. Cliff does an amazing thing that's also broadcast on our channel. It's called Cliff's Crisis Quest Trivia, Comics Trivia. I'm on there for Thursdays and I'm loving it. It's pretty good. Whoa, let's lower that mic. Whoever that was, please lower your mic. We can hear things in the background. All right. Cliff's Crisis Quest. Oh, what's going on here? Cliff's Crisis Quest. He's got 630 subscribers. We want to get Cliff to 1,000 as well. So let's get those subscribers on there. And of course, our guest, C Bizzle, couching and slouching with C Bizzle. He's at 355. Let's get him to 500. That's the first marker right there. C Bizzle, you want to tell him a little bit about your channel?
So basically, my channel right now is mainly just unboxing of things I've gotten off like as low as dollar bins and Facebook auctions and things of that nature. It is going to develop into more of me giving out stories from old events. Like one I've been trying to work on for a long time is Aquaman and the Others. So it's basically like Aquaman has his own Justice League team. That's going to be my next event that I'm going to talk about. And that's basically what it is right now.
Excellent. Get out there and subscribe to Couch and Slouch and we see Bizzle, another dope channel. Thank you for being here, brother.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. We have another special guest, David. I don't know if you got a YouTube channel. Cliff didn't give me enough information before we,
No, I don't.
All right.
No,
Cool.
he just came to join us for the nostalgia of it all.
Wonderful. Well, I hope you're ready, sir, because it gets crazy around here. It gets crazy around here.
Not to mention, Dave is my witness to all my crazy past convention stories because he's there for most of them. So, it's great.
He can confirm your nuttiness.
Yeah, when I go, Paul Abrams never liked JR. I go, David, right? And he's like, well, I was there.
I was there. I saw it happening. Oh, I can confirm, deny, depends.
Oh, we got some JR to talk about.
JR, baby.
We got some JR to talk about.
Y'all gonna put some respect on JR's name.
I just want to say that this issue also ended up on that same barge that Madam Web is sailing on.
Oh no!
Yes.
All right, like
no.
Madam Web is up there reading this current issue. Like,
I've been on fire lately, and I absolutely love it. I feel I've never felt closer to you, hating the same things together.
Listen, you think it makes me feel good to read a book with JR art that has an atrocious story? You think that makes me feel good? No, but I'm just saying, the reality is the reality. We got to acknowledge the reality, man. Indeed. Let's say what's up to people out in the comments who was here. Las Cruces 1971 is here. Thank you for joining us. Brian LCS. Hey, Brian. Thank you for joining us, Brian. He's in the house today. Larry Jackson is in the house tonight. What's good, Larry? Lady Fantastic is in the house tonight. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. TM Nerdy is in the house. Thank you for joining us. Dun, dun, dun. Kenneth Bird is in the house. Thank you for joining us. All right. So, boom. I got to make myself big here. How am I doing this? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. This is the month. We're going to do 3 hashtags. How does this work? I'm going to put a hashtag on the screen and on the banner. And you guys in the comments got to put that hashtag. And if you do, when we have a duck drawing, We're gonna have 3 of them. We got 3 different hashtags today. You will win a duck if you win that drawing, and that'll be entered into next week's final giveaway. All right, and what are we giving away? All right, prize number 1. Prize number 1. This is not the 750. This is just another prize that we decided to add on. All right. So first of all, you've seen these. We got Thundercat sketch, right? We got Adventure Man Ghost Lights number 1. That's Terry Dodson. Beautiful Terry Dodson book. Beyond Real, number 1. Nice little independent number 1. Number 1, The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos. Number 1. Duke, the kind of anime cover, issue number 2, right? And then Spider Boy, number 3, the homage for Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 300. Now, what is getting added to that pile? Well, I'm going to add Alien, number 1, the Gleason cover. Very nice. I'm going to add that. And then John, a friend of ours at the shop, he decided to donate something to one of the prizes. And it's a 9.4 Harley Quinn number 35 slab. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. That is in prize number 1. Let me put this in here. Give me a second. All right, for the 750th. We got a lot for the 750th. Here we go. Here we go. First off, we got a Funko Pop. Boba Fett Snow Doll. Boom, boom. Very nice. Very nice,
He's
right?
adorable.
He's adorable. Phil added in Static Shadows of Dakota, the hardcover.
Such
Woo!
a good book.
Such a good book, right?
He was like, I'm trying to win.
I threw in these Batman facsimile for issue number 357. That's the first appearance right there, facsimile. And this beautiful cover right here for Batman 140-41. Right? And of course, you know, a slab, which is Jubilee's first appearance 9.2. That's also in there. And then what I'm
2
adding.
slabs.
Huh?
I said that's 2 slabs.
That's 2 slabs, a slab of prize. And what I'm adding in there is this nice Daredevil 200. Ooh, this is a great issue.
Harry Austin doing God's work.
Oh my goodness, very good. I'm throwing that in there. That's about a $15, $20 book. And I'm also throwing in Venom 15, the 1 in 25, as part of that 750th, right there.
That is a great negative.
Oh,
Great.
so there's a lot of great prizes here, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to add more next week as well. But you want to win these ducks, right? So the first one is going to be hashtag Cobra. So hashtag Cobra in the comments. And we will do our first giveaway after we talk about the books that we've read this week. I'm also going to put it down at the bottom as a banner. So when I get us back to full screen, you can see what it is. All right, put hashtag Cobra in the comments, and you will be entered for the duck drawing, the first one. All right. Jay Margales is in the house. How are you doing? Comic Cap Collectibles, the former winners in the house. Thank you for joining us. Did I miss anybody else? No.
And
All right.
Long is in the house.
Who was in the house?
Your brother.
Oh, my brother was in there. What up, bro?
And we got
Hey,
Kenneth
bro.
Bird.
I like all the giveaway prizes. Awesome job you did. Thank you so much. I wish I could win, but I wish he'd win a duck. Kenneth, you can win a duck watching that. Yep. That's all you got to do is go watch our new comic book day episodes, put in that thing, and you will get it. All right. What did we read?
I didn't read anything last week because I'm catching up. I didn't pick up my books last week, but I am reading The Dead Lucky. It's part of the massive universe in Image Comics, and I don't know anything about it, but I wanted to pick this up. This is the only one I don't have floppies for, The rest of them, like Radiant Black, Rogue Sun, No One, I have those in floppy. This is the only one I don't. So I bought this just to catch up on reading. It was only like $10 in Amazon. So
How is it?
I haven't read.
Oh, you haven't read it yet. Oh,
I haven't
my
read
fault.
halfway through it.
Okay.
Honestly, I have read halfway through. I haven't fully read it yet, but it's pretty decent. I'm just gonna wait for the dollar bin to get the floppies.
Roger that. Transformers. Shall we start off?
Transformers was excellent.
Excellent.
Transformers was a
as
winner.
Always.
Yeah,
Energon
Transformers
Universe
was a winner this week. Definitely.
Starscream. I've never been more of a fan of Starscream ever in my life than reading this Transformer series. Like,
Is that
he's
issue
still-
5?
This is issue number 5. Yeah, he's still a
Yeah.
little sniveling, little slimy guy, but there's more emotion out of it and all that. Like, he really goes at it. Optimus is great in this as well. I hear the first run's coming to an end though, and there's gonna be a different artist after this. But Transformers,
Ooh.
if you let, I think the same, because somebody was, unless it happened here, somebody was writing and drawing it.
It's Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is the Mike Spicer's the new artist, maybe. But
He-
it looked similar.
No, it's still Daniel Warren Johnson is still the artist.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Mike
right.
Spicer is the I want to say the colorist or the inker.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I love Daniel Warren Johnson's writing and his artwork.
If you love Optimus with Megatron's arm, go get that. That's all I gotta say. Go get that. What else?
How about Batman?
Yes, that was next. I wanted to see where we're gonna go with it.
Crazy.
Batman has
is-
never been this good.
Batman. This is like the perfect thing to watch, The Dark Knight, because I read this Sunday
Yeah.
night, and they're like, like we did the Dark Knight podcast, and I read this, and I'm just like, phenomenal.
And
That-
this Joker year 1 is not shying away from the 3 Jokers whatsoever.
Right.
You know, we're just watching all the Jokers dabbling around Gotham City. Okay,
But I like how it's like 2 stories.
it is.
It's
You know
like
what I
his
mean?
past story and the stuff that's like currently
What's happening, right? Now my
Yeah.
thing is, I don't even care about DC continuity anymore. I don't really even care about that anymore. Because how are you gonna explain the Joker zombie-fied thing and other stuff? Because it took over the world according to the comic, right?
Took over Gotham, right? Like,
But it did. I thought it was it just Gotham?
It was just Gotham.
Was okay.
It's always just Gotham for Batman.
Oh, it's just Gotham, right?
It's easier that way. It keeps it clean.
Well, look at what Bizarro did. Bizarro did it just to Metropolis and made everyone Bizarros.
Hmm. I like particularly we learn how Joker becomes so Jokerish because the guy who trained Batman to actually he's the guy that trained Batman to create the Zor character.
Yeah, to have more control over his mind.
Yeah, so I like how they're connecting all that.
But what's messed up is he's training one of the Jokers to do the same thing. And
He trains the Joker, and well, spoiler, it was pretty bad.
But
Like,
he realizes after he trains him, I made a mistake. What did I do?
after the fact, he's like, I was like, I wanted to get back at Bruce so much, I didn't know. Oh, baby, no.
You know, messed up, fool. You know, messed up. But I did like the second story with the Joker Metropolis, where he's like, I don't get the part where Joker. It's very abstract, where he rises out of the water and he's like walking with Batman, but Batman's faking that he's a zombie. Am I right? What sounds
I
like?
don't, yeah, he like
Well, one of them is right because like one of them's infected by that virus. You know, we got the whole back and forth happening.
Yeah, and then how he gets Catwoman infected with it.
and, oh yeah, Catwoman's got like the whole Bat family like locked away
In
like,
a jail. Yeah.
yeah.
Catwoman is ferocious, bro. Catwoman, she could take over the DCU if she really wanted. If she was in Marvel, she would have had the Infinity Gauntlet already.
Yo, if she was
everything.
in Marvel, Felicia would be her sidekick. Felicia would be like, I can't.
Yeah,
can't
Black
this
Cat
bitch.
is
Only-
no Catwoman. Black Cat
No.
is no Catwoman. All right, Phil, let's do it. Let's
Oh, let's.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
it
it,
was.
it pains me, man.
It was right. You know, honestly, I read this after reading Batman, and I like my reaction was I kind of laughed through the issue because hey, this is like the big like epic battle of gang war that is going on in this issue,
Yeah.
and the epicness just gets sucked away panel by panel, balloon. It's
Oh my goodness, it's
Now,
bad, man.
is it the
bad.
story that's bad or the art that's bad?
No, the art is
Yeah.
phenomenal. It's JR. There ain't no we don't question the art around here.
The art
I don't
is
even have to open the
garbage.
book. I don't even have to open the book to know how great it is. All right,
You know that it,
JR,
you know that it was turned in
JR.
last minute, and his inker helped him out.
But if the pencils weren't there, the inker would not be able to bring
I'm
out
telling you
such
what,
greatness.
don't get me started.
But the story's pretty bad, Bizzle.
It's pretty. Oh, some of the dialogue, just the dialogue of this issue is just like horrific. Like,
Cliff's right. This is no, not that one. This is not a Spider-Man book.
Yeah, I have it in my pull, but I haven't.
it
picked it up
really.
yet.
After this, I now am excited really for Ultimate Spider-Man. Like everybody else.
Yes,
Like
yes.
that's really
It's
like
coming out
okay.
this week.
I get now like why everybody is like. And after this, I was like, and Spider-Man should not come out bi-weekly anymore. It needs to be a monthly issue again.
Yeah,
It
with
does
some
need to be
fun
a
into
monthly
it.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah, like a monthly
Yeah.
issue.
Seabizzle was like the first person I told that I was
Yes.
like, I'm like, this book is not like it's everyone else's story but Spider-Man's. It's gang war, and Spider-Man is there too. Like,
Yeah.
and Seabizzle was like, after you said it, I can't unsee it. It's there on
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
page.
Absolutely. It should be like near the end of Game War, right?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We're getting
Okay.
there.
Okay, I got a question. I haven't read that. So what's all this gang war about it? Like, why you did this start it?
Yo, Madam Mask taking over New York City. How? Like, who saw that coming?
And why?
She basically pit all the gangs against each other because she wants to take it all over, basically. And the whole
'cause-
thing of like Luke Cage's area, Shang-Chi's area, they're all in different books fighting for their areas. And I guess Amazing Spider-Man is supposed to be the culmination of it, but it's just like
And
they don't really
they all
show
like
you
pretty
anything.
much like the surviving gangs pretty much meet in like Central Park to like all out brawl, and this is like the epic issue.
So they
Yeah.
they just did the same thing as what's it called, Civil War. They just throw Spider-Man in the middle
No,
of everything.
this is a panel of Civil War. This has nothing to whatsoever.
No, but I'm saying that they just throw Spider-Man just in the middle, like yeah, there you go. Like,
No, he's not in the middle. He's actually on the side. But
Oh, yeah?
what did you say,
Yeah.
Bizzle?
So basically, there was a power vacuum once the Kingpin. Kingpin was the Kingpin of New York. Pardon the pun. And then when he left, it made a power vacuum. Now all these gangs trying to take over to become the new, head of all the gangs in New York. But
Madam
Mask. What she did, that's what made me really like the Gang War. How she was supposedly killed, spoiler alert, in the beginning of Gang War, and how she came back was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Then it just went like,
what's his face? Yeah, then it just went down.
Then they were like,
And then the crazy part about it, Miles Morales came out too, right? And
Yeah.
I read, I think I don't know what order I read it, but the solicitation told me read it this way and this way. And when I go to read it, I should have read the other one before this one. Like, you ruined everything. Like, it's all right, but I'm not gonna be a complainer. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do
You,
it.
you already
I don't.
did.
As Cliff's words, I don't know what it's like to write a 28-page magazine with an editor beating down on your head, asking you where's the last paragraph.
22
I don't know.
pages.
All right, creature guy. There are some
22 and not
pages.
even full 22 because some of them have action panels.
Lastly, Moon Knight for me. It's great. I thought I was gonna stop having to buy Moon Knight, but this is great. There's a new Moon Knight. They think it's Mark with another personality, but that hasn't been revealed. And he tells them to get out of his midnight mansion. He's like, get out of my house to his crew, and the mansion won't accept him. So he's like, he's like yelling at the mansion. He's like, I'll be back, blah blah blah. But Vengeance of Moon Knight is pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
as long as Jet McKay writes it, I'm going to keep buying it.
City of Madness Batman was amazing. Was phenomenal.
I've heard
Cthulhu
good
Batman.
things about it.
Yeah,
I'm behind. I read the first one. I'm too behind.
great art. Great. Yeah, that was good. And this came out last week, and I took a shot on this one. If you find this, I'm already dead.
Mm.
This is actually really great too.
Is
This
that Dark
a new
Horse?
one. Yeah, that's Dark Horse.
Nice.
And it's like she's pretty much like she's the main character of the story, and like she's going on like a planet with like some like trooper guys. I guess they're going to war and stuff, and pretty much like she's gonna cover the war. She's depressed, and like all those trooper guys get like annihilated, and she's like the last human on this like very hostile planet.
Oh wow.
That's
So
dope.
very good, like a very like I was hooked. Like this, I'm definitely getting issue number 2 on.
I got to go back to the LCS and tell them to add that.
And this one, I'm going to see about like what the week is like for issue number 2. But this was pretty good. This was rather enjoyable too. The Infernals.
All right. Any other new stuff? No? No once, guys. All right. Time to do our first giveaway. Let me get this music going up here. All right. I love it when a plan comes through. All right. Before that, I want to give a shout out to Phil Ailing. Thank you for joining us. Eric Martinez, thank you for joining us. And Jason Ruger, thank you for joining us. All right. Here we go. Hashtag Cobra, everybody. First giveaway chance for a duck. Ready? 3, 2, 1, draw. Who's gonna win a duck? Who's gonna do it? Who is it? Let us know. Ken Roll-On gets himself a nice little duck. Good job there, big bro. Good job there. Good job. Excellent. So Ken Roll-On's in the race. We're gonna do another one. C Bizzle, you have the choice of the giveaway. Hashtag. Hold on, let me get back to the screen over here. What shall the hashtag be?
Ooh, hashtag gang war.
Ah,
I like that.
I was gonna put hashtag
Gang
JRJR, but I'm gonna go with gang war.
Yeah.
All right, let me change it over here.
Gang war is safer than JRJR.
With disrespect. With disrespect is insane. Hashtag hashtag gang war. Get that hashtag gang war so you can be in the second drawing, which we are going to do after the CBSI Hot 10. Yeah, get those hashtags in there. Get them in there. Get them in there. It's also at the bottom of the screen. All right. Boom. All right, let's get into these keys, baby. Where these keys at, son? Boom, 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 boom. Change this up as well. All right. Alien, Black, White, and Blood, #1. This will cost you $6. It's a 4-issue limited series, anthology of stories. Do we have any takers?
Nope.
I don't think so, unless it's like a really, really like late week. And there's not a lot.
So
I got feeling there's a lot coming at me.
I stopped collecting aliens after the first volume when Marvelverse first had it on there. After that, I just said, "No, I'm good."
Facts. Moving on. Batman Offworld #4. Possible first appearance of the Thanagarian, a bounty hunter.
Mm.
Have any takers?
Yeah, just because
I
I've been
like
getting
this.
it. Yeah, I've been getting these. So
How's Jason Aaron writing on Batman?
I've been liking it.
Nice.
Like I know it's a little bit like Batman in space. It's a little weird, but it's a rather like enjoyable book.
Nice.
What's good, Whack? Thanks for joining us. All right. Next up, Captain Marvel #5. This cost you $4. First appearance of the Undone, a Galactus level villain.
Sounds like I'm done.
Question: I'm looking at this cover. Is this new?
What do you mean?
And like,
What
is it
do
the
you
current
mean?
volume?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh okay.
Yeah, it restarted about a few months ago.
Okay.
All right. That one went fast. Edge of Spider-Verse #1. Is this a Cyclops Spider-Man? First appearance
Yeah.
of Weapon 8, an alternate reality version of Spider-Man. Is it an alternate reality version of Spider-Man?
Okay, I heard about this comic. Somebody was talking about this, and they say that they actually read the comic, and they say that he actually is sent to hunt Wolverine, and they were talking about the
Really?
comic. They say that it was supposed to be really good. That it's Spider-Man, but for what the guy say about the comic, he was talking about that they don't know their names, and each member of the X program, the Weapon X program, they're going crazy because they don't know about their past, and he's trying to figure out his past, and he's chasing Wolverine. He said that he also chased Captain America and some other. I don't remember who else he mentioned, but he was talking about that.
You're convincing me to get this book, David.
Yeah, no
I have
worry.
no-
And I don't
guy-
like it. I don't like that one bit that you're convincing me to get this book.
No, the guy say that he's because he said like this is like the next thing that he was talking like after Ultimate Spider-Man. I really love this comic book and say I'm going to ask you to get it, read it. You don't like it, you don't like it, but my recommendation is this is a really good book. You should get it, and it's supposed to be part of the new what's it called? The new series is coming, the Spider-Verse. He's supposed to be part of the new team coming out of the Spider-Verse that they're
Oh, they
going
got
to
a
do something
team
like that.
coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
This
why I
is the
say
one-
like he's the first appearance. So
Well, this is the one in 25. This
Yeah, I
is the
have
one
it in
in
my-
100.
I have cover A in my pull, so
Here's the variant. I might get that variant.
yeah, that's nice.
I like that variant right there.
I love that one.
That's dope. The Star Wars Spider-Verse variant.
Yeah, yeah, I like that one.
Wow. Nice little Spider-Punk right there as well. The regular variant. The Scotty
Oh, Scotty
Young. There's so many, bro.
Yeah.
How many there?
A lot.
Yeah.
They got the
Too many.
8-bit one. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
What is? Oh, it's a store exclusive. This one. That's a nice silk. That's a nice silk store
I
exclusive.
swear Marvel does not know how to utilize silk in anything.
Nope.
They just listen. Neither does Amazon because they just said they just closed their writers' room and starting over again. And the word was they're directing it toward males.
Oh god.
So you can just imagine what they're gonna do with that. Just imagine. All right, next up. Oh wait. Okay. The Incredible Hulk #9, first appearance of Frozen Charlotte, a supernatural serial killer. This
Yep.
is a book, my friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Incredible
Yeah.
Hulk is a book.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, such good story about Hulk against the monsters with a villain. Every time you think it's the big villain, it's really not. It's just another precursor to the big villain. Toy Gains in the house. What's good, Toy Gains? Shout out to Toy Gains and the whole Newburgh Toy Collector Show. It was a great show on Sunday.
Happy belated
We had a lot of
birthday.
fun and happy belated birthday. But Incredible Hulk is dope, man. And I'm getting this. And they also have a Capullo. Let's see. That I'm also getting. This is the one in 50, but
Oh,
they have
wow.
a Capullo with the logo that you can get as a regular
Okay.
variant. Yeah.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Capullo. There it is, the regular one.
I wonder, will he ever do interiors?
I heard he's doing
No.
an interior soon.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
I don't know which book. Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
good.
What it looks like.
I was
That's what it looks like.
I was seriously about to drop Fantastic Four. Now that you tell me that, I'm gonna keep them.
I don't think they've announced it, but all the stuff he keeps putting up on Instagram is Fantastic Four characters.
Okay. Keep my fingers crossed.
Nightwing 111. This will cost you $5. It's the first appearance of Son of Grey, an ancestor of the Graysons during the 1300s.
Hmm.
I don't know, Cliff. This is your area.
Even
Like the
from my
Nightwing as well.
area, I'm like, you know.
Yeah. I've been thinking
The
about
thing
this.
is, like, it's a fine book,
Yeah.
right? But it's also at that level of fine that where I have to cut back. It's one of the ones I cut because I'm like, yeah, I like you, but like, I'm like, you're not my ride or die, Dick Grayson. Like, I like you.
Yeah. I'm thinking about dropping it myself.
Okay. Predator
like,
number one. Go ahead.
The
Cliff.
last one.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
go
we
ahead,
all
go
feel the same way about Predator that we do about Alien.
Yes.
Yes. 4-issue limited series featuring a super predator.
We got to
Oh,
call that guy up from NBC to go after him.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Dung, dung, dung.
But if somebody
Hate you
don't
for
want to
being
talk to you.
that foolishness. Oh my goodness.
Wow. This is, Marvel using the IP as they should, but
Yeah.
so here's the question. Do you think when they get the IP, they should put these characters in the Marvel universe? Like they used
In
to
a
do back in the
way,
days?
Like,
Yeah.
in a way,
Kind of like the Wolverine Predator or something like that. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
about just
I feel like that's not in the continuity. That's
616.
just
Keep it out of
outside story.
continuity.
Yeah. Because it would be
Yeah.
kind of weird to have aliens in the 616 and when we have the Brood.
Very
now
true.
I don't mind if there's an in continuity story where we have a group of heroes who end up in another reality where these characters are a problem and the
Yes.
story's in continuity, but they're not in the same universe.
Yes. I
Very
agree.
true. I agree as well. Spawn 350, baby. Spawn hit 350. Gotta give McFarlane his props, man. Gotta do it. Very dope. What's these pictures? Look at that. Look
Ooh.
at that.
Oh, does that
Oh,
mean white
my
comes through
goodness.
it?
Spawn.
Is that Wanda?
It looks like it.
If that's Wanda,
Oh my
that's
god.
nuts. That's nuts. That's nuts if that's Wanda.
Oh my god.
Oh,
See, I'm only
Coleman.
collecting King Spawn. I'm not collecting regular Spawn.
No, that's what I used to do both, but I dropped King Spawn.
Yeah.
Because regular Spawn is just, it stays
Yeah.
with the story.
I understand. I'm not mad at you.
I just love how they're like, oh, here's the spoiler page, everybody. You
Right?
know,
That's all right. I didn't know that was a spoiler, but that needed to
they're
be
like,
seen.
let's just cut right to the chase.
debut. of a
Boner
new
Jams or Bonner Jams. We don't have
Boner
figured
Jams,
out.
you know it is.
We haven't figured out what it is yet. He said, heard the Y chromosomes collection here is drenched in pain. What's good, everyone?
yeah, it's Boner Jams.
Boner Jams.
It's
Isn't that
definitely
from,
Boner
I Love
Jams.
You, Man? Is that a Paul Rudd thing?
Yes.
Oh, it's great. Okay, that's all the keys. Wow. Every week, key collector doesn't
Does it
surprise me
again.
more and more. Yeah. All right. Next up, cover price. Here's your top 10, people. Here's your top 10. How many?
Yes.
Yes,
Here we
but
go.
no.
Yes. Yes. I
Here
see.
we go.
Let's see. 1, 2.
Why is no that number?
Why is it?
Two.
Oh, the barcode is crossed off. I get
Which
it
one?
now.
Oh, this one.
Fantastic Four.
Yes, that means
Yeah.
it's direct.
Yeah.
That's direct. Yeah. So at number 10, we have the Batman 142 foil, Giuseppe Camuncoli.
Kamikoli, yes.
Cam and Coley.
I agree with
Coley.
Cliff.
Yeah. At number 9, we have Ultimate Black Panther number 1, the Boss
Yes.
Logic of
Yeah.
Storm staying up there. That's dope.
That's
Um,
that
one.
one.
Number 8, we have Ultimate Spider-Man dropping from number 1 all the way down to number 8, but it's still
The
on the
one
list.
I don't have.
I have that one. Yep.
Yeah,
I
same. I
have
got
it
it.
as well. Number 7, we have new X-Men number 114. First appearance of Cassandra Nova, who everybody is claiming, and it might be true, that she's the big villain of Deadpool versus Wolverine.
I found out I got
Wolverine.
3 copies of that book.
Really, very
why
nice.
would she be the villain?
Because there's a shot of someone like bald-headed. I don't mean that in a disrespectful term. They're bald, and it's a back. It looks like Professor Xavier from behind, but Cassandra Nova is Professor Xavier's twin.
Mhm.
So it could possibly be him. I'll be her. Sorry. Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, the second print, which every store under ordered.
Yes.
I ordered one from Midtown. You can go get one from Midtown. Hopefully they still got it for $5. They'll only let you get one. I don't know if they're sold out yet or not, but
That's
they were
good.
sold
I
out
like
at the
when you do
shop.
that.
Like why this was under ordered, I have no idea. But that's a big book right now. Number 5, Ultimate Universe number 1.
Yes.
Of course, we expected that to go up.
Do you know that about the Ultimate Spider-Man, the order? They say because the order to reorder that was too short, it was within a week to do the second order. So they say that probably the third printing is going to be a lot more
Yeah.
harder to
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, so if you can get them, my friend. They'll be worth some money. Number 4 is Fantastic Four 209. Who is this? Is this first appearance of Herbie? We got
Yep.
the newsstand right here at number 4 and the direct at number 2. Of course, you know Herbie was announced to be in the Fantastic Four movie. I can see it.
He was in that image when they showed the cast. He was
Yeah.
in the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
yep.
And number 3, Ultimate Black Panther number 1 staying strong. To all the haters out there, keep hating because it's a
Yep.
good story. You can keep on hating, you can keep on saying what you want. I don't know why, but on my YouTube feed are just channels coming up with people like, I'm done, I hate it, and this and that, I'm done with Marvel. And then every time I listen to it, they always throw in this little, identity, woke, this and that. I'm like, come on, man, get over that. Get over it.
Facts.
It's
They
not
got,
even.
they got nothing better to talk about.
Get over
Yep.
it. Yeah, there was a time where they were focusing more on things like that, but that had to happen. What don't you guys get? That had to happen. You can't have telling stories for 60 years go one way, and then when a certain group finally gets in to tell their stories, that they're not going to tell their stories.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, oh, this is not my comic book. I don't care if it's not your comic book. This is not your comic book. This is everybody's comic book. And we live and
Facts.
die with the stories that go in the comic book. If you don't like the writer, don't buy the book. Don't keep buying the book talking about every week I read this book and it just gets to crap. It gets to crap. Why are you buying the book?
Yeah. And then they like to celebrate the book's failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll initiate its failure. Like, before it comes out, this is what we're gonna do. This is da. And that's just like, what is wrong with you people? Like, let me stop. They're making
Don't let 'em get
me
to you, boss.
angry. They
Don't let 'em
wouldn't
get
like
to
me
you.
when I'm angry. They won't like me when I'm angry. They won't like it. You know what? You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna get them even more angrier. And number 1 is Sacred Wars. Number 5.
That's a disaster.
Oh my goodness.
Don't know.
And
why.
again, everyone do you, right? But also keep in mind, like,
Look, you got to be wise about it. The thing is that I had a person message me on IG because I put up a post that said, if you can sell this book for $50,
Just
Do it now.
do it.
Do
That's
it.
all it was. Just do it. But then, you got the Save a Comic Book Collector people out here. Captain Save a Comic Collector want to jump in and say, oh, you're abusing people, this and that, you're rigging people. And so much as this person had to DM me.
Oh,
This
wow.
person DM me and say, hey, are you all right? I was like, what? Like, you got in my DMs and you're asking me if I'm all right. I was like, you're what they were doing where they were saying people were taking advantage, burning people's pockets, this and that. And I was like, what business is it of yours? What
Yeah.
people do? These are grown people. These aren't 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds. These are 40-year-old, 50-year-old people. And you feel the need to come in and swoop in and save them. Who
People
are
who
you?
should have bought the book years ago when it first came out.
Thank
Right?
you.
And the thing is, I just care about the community. Do you?
And
Do
it was
you?
actually a good event. I have the complete set. So
If you care about the community, what you should do is allow them to buy that book, get taken, so they'll learn and not have it happen. To them
Learn a
again.
lesson.
yep.
You know what I mean? Learn a lesson. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, that's the time that thing went on. But it ended at a nice point. I told him, yeah, like and subscribe. You know what I mean? I'll go like your channel as well.
Yeah.
Good conversation. We didn't end in a bad place.
I know the other party involved, and they're a nice person. I really think that because when you read things, when you're just reading things, like
Yeah.
you're reading on Instagram or reading a text, you have no concept. You don't know what's actually in the other person's mind, and that's what was happening there. All it took was getting in your DMs, and you're like, "Oh, you're cool too," like, and then you're back to normal.
I mean,
Yep.
the DM didn't start off cool. Trust
No,
me.
the DM started with, "Why did you choose violence?"
And if I didn't take pauses to breathe and stop and say, no, I'm not going to go in this direction. I'm going to
No, because there's a part of you that knows.
direction.
But Sam, there's a part of you that knows that this person was coming from a place of like, well, you said this, and you're like, yeah, but I didn't actually mean
But
that.
all right, here's the gist of it. He was trying to make a point that he could go up to anybody and insult them and do whatever he want, and that's his right. And I told him that's not your right. You can't just walk up to anybody, say whatever you want to say to him. I told him, I said, if somebody's selling apples on the street and you walk up and say, yo, your apples suck, don't buy this guy's apples, don't think that the person's not going to get in your face about it. Like, they want to say what they want to say they're not really, well, your apples really do suck. It's not, I'm not insulting you. They really do suck. That kind of mentality.
If we're talking about the same person, they only said that craziness because of the interpretation of what they thought that you said was crazy. And that's what I'm saying as a third party watching it unfold.
Why are you third partying this? You're on the Council of Comics. You don't third party this.
I know both your
You
heads.
stay loyal to the council.
Absolutely
You're also
not.
allowed to
I'm
say
loyal.
when
I'm
apples
loyal
suck.
to the truth.
I'm
You're also
joking.
allowed
When
to
I
say
can
when
be.
apples suck.
I'm joking because people are wrong with it. I'm joking.
You're
Cliff is
also
a
But
good
here's
allowed
guy.
to say
the
that,
thing
though.
is, you're both lovely people.
Do both, but the point was everybody has a right to say it, but don't expect, because my thing was he came on my post, criticized my thing, and I went back at him. And he was like, why are you coming at me, bro? I was like, wait a minute. You came on my post.
Why did you choose violence? There was that, which was hilarious. I loved it. He's very
Well, if I could screenshot it, that was one of the
No,
things.
not.
I was like,
You will not
you
do
chose
that.
violence, bro.
This is not. We're not doing that. No.
I like the way you positive position that, Sam. Like, hey, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We got another subscriber.
If you don't know how many times we get into it with somebody and we just end it with, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, and I'm not mentioning name because I don't know if he wants to be mentioned or not, but you know what I mean?
No,
but we ended up being cool.
And
We ended up being cool. That's good. All right. CBSI. We got to move along. CBSI Hot 10. These are the honorable mentions. All picture, all true love story number 1. CGC 6.0 sold for $14K, people. A $14K, my friend.
Romance on 202.
Ooh. Drink some water. Deadpool, Merc Without a Mouth, number 7, the second print. CGC 9.8 for about 400.
We know why.
400. Yeah, because we think that character's coming in the movie, right?
Yep.
We think. And what if the character? What if
Don't
that's a
say it.
female? What if that Ryan Reynolds is a female Ryan Reynolds, the one where they had the hair like
Oh,
that?
okay.
And
I'm
what
cool
if-
with that. I'm
Yeah,
rather for
what if-
that than Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's gonna happen. I think it will. But I think they'll be funny about it that she gets killed, like
Yeah.
she gets blown up or something like that. That would be funny.
Or
I
they
mean-
only see her in passing.
His wife is good friends with her, so what are the chances he gets her to show up for a day?
Right.
It's
Number
like one of
10.
those big things, like Matt Damon or Benjamin Button there.
Yeah. Number 10, new X-Men number 114. CGC 9.8s are going for 100, but a 9.8 newsstand sold at the auction for 330. You got newsstands or direct, Bizzle?
I gotta go check.
Yeah, you gotta check that. Batman 142. Yes, man. Let's
Nice.
encourage this book. Last week was about 10. Now it's hitting near $20.
Okay,
Wow.
$20.
it's like 2 weeks old though, so like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's great for comic books right there that they're going after this. Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, the second print, it's going for about 20 to 30 bucks out there. What's wild is that people were selling it for 30 bucks and it hadn't even come out yet.
Right.
That's what was wild. I was like, all right, you do what you want. You're not getting 30 bucks from me though. X-Men number 27, the Peach Momoko. This is about a $50 book, is averaging around $35 to $40. This character is supposed to show up in the Ultimate X-Men. Deadpool number 67. 20 sales, $30 last week, up to about $60.
I just
Wow.
want to comment on Maystorm and X-Men 27. Maystorm already appeared in an Ultimate X-Men preview in that Ultimate Universe special that's already going up. Part of it going up
Yeah.
is that Maystorm is in there.
Yes.
Okay. Boom. Spider-Gwen Smash number 3, the 1 in 25. It's going for about 80 bucks on the last few sales. Are you kidding me? Wow.
That's a nice cover though. I ain't gonna lie.
That definitely is.
I think the combination of it's a nice cover plus the Dazzler homage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
Next up, Batman 142, the foil.
great book.
About 35 bucks the last couple days, 2025 average. Very
Who
nice.
did that? Oh, okay, it's Chemical. I was trying to figure out who did that cover.
Giuseppe did it.
Ultimate Universe number 1 comes in at number 3. It's about $35 book. Ultimate Black Panther number 1, the Travel Foreman cover. This is the 1 in 100.
I'm trying to get used to his art.
The 100 went for about $300 on the last few sales. Triple ratio. Oh
Wow.
my goodness. This is a great cover too. That's great.
Yeah.
And of course, the number 1 on both of them, Secret Wars number 5. What's good, Anthony? That's our good friend Anthony right there, the owner of Alternatives. Call up Alternatives today to get your 10% off your pools. Yeah, Secret Wars number 5. It's reached over $50 highs. It's about a $20 to $30 book. But now I'm curious now. Now I have to read all of Secret Wars 5 to see if there's something in that book.
There's nothing in there. The only thing
Right.
that has a major appearance in that series is number 2, is the first God Emperor Doom. So if you
Yes.
want to pick one,
All right, so I
Keith-
guess I won't read it because Cliff says there's nothing in there.
Oh, I mean, read
it's-
it for fun, but I mean,
Jeez.
I'm
There's-
cutting to the chase, baby. I'm cutting to the facts.
It's just one more thing also I like about that series is when Black Panther wielded the Infinity Gauntlet.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
great. It's one of the greatest
But
stories
dude,
of all
that
time.
series had everything. We had the
Mhm.
Thor core, the Carol core. It was
Mhm.
everything.
But remember, it wasn't just Secret Wars. It was the lead up to Secret Wars that made the
Yeah.
story phenomenal. The Hickman run, Time Runs Out, that whole thing. Oh my,
Yeah.
it's like it's a super story if you wanna call it that. But number 1, Secret Wars, boom. Woo! All right, those are all the hot books. Now we're gonna do a duck drawing, ladies and gentlemen. Got 13 entries. Number 2. We'll do the third one. All right. We got 15, 13. Remember, we got 2 prizes we're giving away next week. Each prize has a slab. Each prize has a ton of books. One of the prizes has a Funko. I'm going to try to get another Funko for the other prize. But either way, you're going to win some great stuff. And we're trying to make it here that we give away great prizes from the Council of Comics. Anthony says, time runs out was so good. Vilified all my heroes.
True.
That's the darkness in that.
Yeah.
The darkness. All right, 14 entries. I'll give you like 10 seconds. Ready? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. All right. Those of you waiting, you can get another one at the end of the show. Who's going to win a duck? Who's going to win? Kenneth Roland already got one. Jacqueline Devine.
Jacqueline Devine.
Nice job, Jacqueline. You got yourself a duck. You will be entered into next week's drawing. Be sure to tune in next week to see if you are a winner. All right. Let me do this. All right. Next hashtag belongs to David. We need a hashtag from you, David. What's it gonna be?
Hashtag Spider-Man.
Hashtag Spider-Man. Got you. No hyphen I'm gonna put. Make it easy for people. Spider-Man. Boom. Choose the stream. There. Boom. Boom. On the screen. Hashtag Spider-Man, my friend. All right. I'm gonna put it in a banner as well. All right. Save. And a ticker. Boom. All right. Hashtag Spider-Man. All right. Here we are. We're going to do the new comics coming out this week. Is everybody ready? Everybody ready? Let me get my water ready. Where's my water? I feel a little parched up in here. Remember, at the end of the show, leave your comments on how many books you got. Here we go. Batman number 144. Nightwing number 111. Ultimate Spider-Man number 2, and you better get 2 if you can on that one. World's Finest Batman Superman 24. Dan Moore is still doing those covers, huh? Very, very nice. Superman 11. X-Force 49.
Woo!
Nice little homage to X-Men right there, old school
Well,
cover. Very
one or
nice.
2 more, because that's those are all ending.
Oh,
Yes.
all the X-Men line is ending, my friend.
Yep.
All the X-Men line
Next
is
month
ending
or the
in
month
May.
after, I can't remember.
May.
In May.
Oh, it's
In May. So we'll see how they end it.
But they're rebooting for the next
Yeah,
in
in
June.
July they're rebooting. Yeah, they're taking like
Yeah.
a month off. We'll see what they do. Titans number 8, Wonder Woman number 6, Daredevil number 6, Incredible Hulk number 9. That's a yes for me. Spawn 350. That's a yes for me. Gods number 5. I stopped reading Gods, but I know a few of you guys are still reading it out there. I have a feeling Gods is going to play into a very big storyline coming up. So if you're reading it, that's beneficial.
I've
for
been
you.
still reading it, so I'm gonna get Gods.
Nice. Star Wars number 43. Luke's still rocking that yellow lightsaber. Won't be long until he has the green. Catwoman number 62. Nakayama still knocking out those dope Catwoman covers. Rise of the Powers of X number 2. Now here's a little thing you gotta know. You gotta read Fall of the Powers of X, and you have to read Rise of the Powers of X. You have to read both of those books to get to the conclusion that's coming in May.
Correct.
You don't read both of
Yeah,
them.
but you had to do that with the ones from before.
Your House
Yeah,
of X
if
and
you-
Powers of 10.
If you wanted to, but I'm talking about toward the end now. Like these
No,
are
you
the
had
only
to
two
get the
books that
whole
really
story
matter.
last time. It bounced back and forth between both books when it started.
Yeah, same thing with this. All right. Next up, Guardians of the Galaxy Annual number 1, Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong number 5, Cobra Commander number 2. You should get 2 of those as well. It's a great, great story right there in the Energon universe.
The Dreadnought.
Spider-Boy
The
number
Dreadnought's on the cover, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, and the 1 in 25 has
Oh, yeah.
buzzer on it. Very, very dope. Spider-Boy number 4 with Miles Morales in there. Green Lantern War Journal number 6. Very dope. John Constantine Hellblazer Dead in America number 2. The Walking Dead Deluxe number 83. For those of you that don't know, The Walking Dead was originally a black and white comic book, but The Walking Dead Deluxe has gotten all the color back in or put in. Never was before. I don't know. Spider-Man number 4. Firepower number 30. Edge of Spider-Verse number 1. I think I'm getting that now because of David. Thank you, David, for adding another $5-6 to my pile. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero.
I'm
number
helping
304.
Anthony here.
Listen, I hear you. I hear you. Larry Hama series. Dope. I love this book. If you're into G.I. Joe, it's Andy Cooper who's killing these covers, destroying it. Very, very dope. The Bone Orchid Mythos Tenement number 9. Captain Marvel number 5. Luke Cage Gang War number 4. Animal Pound number 2. That looks like a Glickman. Marvel Superheroes
Tom King
Secret
book.
Wars Battle World number 4. The Holy Roller number 4. The Sentry number 3. The Six Fingers number 1.
Alex.
Predator The Last Hunt number 1. Alien Black, White, and Blood number 1. Star Trek number 17. Knights number 5. James Bond 007 number 2. Army of Darkness Forever number 5. Savage Dragon number 268. Ronin Book 2 number 6. Zorro Man of the Dead number 2. Unnatural Order number 3. Blasphemous number 1. A Haunted Girl number 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Source Book number 1. Space Usagi Death and Honor number 3. Midlife or How to Hero at 50 number 5. Sickness number 4. Vampirella Dracula Rage number 5. Lotus Land number 4. Invasion number 3. Exo Manowar Unconquered Prestige Edition number 2. Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft number 1. Dungeons and Dragons Fortune Finder number 4. Cemetery Kids Don't Die number 1. Prism number 5. Met Cadets number 6. The Agent number 3. Bitmap number 3. Critical Role The Tales of Exandria Artigan number 2. Basic Instinct number 3. Project Cryptid number 6. Godzilla Rivals Mothra vs. Mogera number 1. Horror Comics number 33. The Jaguar number 1 from Archie Comics. Skeeters number 3. Rick and Morty's Finals Week. She-Rick Holmes and Mortson number 1. Oh my god. Van Helsing Annual Bride of the Night number 1. Fairy Tale Team Up Robin Hood and Belle number 1. Exciting Comics number 42. St. John number 2. The Crying Boy number 1. Haunted House A Love Story number 4. Prometheus in Chains number 6. Forgotten Runes Wizards Cults number 2. Interstellar Dust number 3. Eddie, You Are What You Eat. You Are What Eats You number 2. Humbaba number 1. Zor number 1. Ice Canyon Monster number 2. Dr. Corvus Children of the Abyss number 3. My goodness. Neurocron number 1. Cluster Comics number 6. Winter Embers number 6. And those, my friend, are all the new comic books coming out this week on Wednesday, February 21st, 2024, at your new comic book location, your local LCS. How many comics are you guys getting out there? Please leave a comment and let us know what you're picking up. Oh my goodness. I got about 16 to 18 books.
I was going to say, I got like 17,
I'm
I
not
think.
I got 17.
Hold on, I think it's 15.
I'm not happy. Draining my pockets, bro.
Hold on.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
6,
All right.
15.
Before we go, thank you.
Did we do 3 hashtags?
We have
You got the last
I'll
run.
go right now. It's been hashtag Spider-Man. I'm going to give you about 20 more seconds to get that hashtag Spider-Man. We got 11 entries in there, and we'll get our third duck of the night. And you will be entered into next week's contest to win either one of two great prizes. You can only win one of them next week. We'll exclude you out of the other one if you win, because it's only fair. It's only fair. But it doesn't stop you from winning month to month. You can win month to month. Everybody has a fair shot. It's the luck of the draw, right? It's up to StreamYard. All right, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who will win the third duck of the night? Who will be so lucky? As it slows down, Toy Games!
Toy Games.
Shout out to Toy Games. You get yourself a duck, my friend. Good friend of the channel. Go check out Toy Games channel. He dropped another great video about how he sold his vintage collection. That was a great video, my friend. So congratulations.
I
on
watched
getting
that one.
done. Yeah, so make sure you tune in next week, Toy Games, because we're doing the drawing next week. All right, before we go, I want to go in these comments and give a shout out to everybody that came in tonight, because we love everyone that comes in. Everyone. Las Cruces from New Mexico came in tonight. Thank you for joining us. Brian LCS came in tonight. Thank you for joining us. Larry came in tonight. Thank you for joining us. Lady Fantastic came in tonight. Thank you for joining us. TM Nerdy came in tonight. Thank you for joining us. Dun, 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 dun. Kenneth Birds came in. Thank you for joining us. Jay Margolis came in. Thank you for joining us. Comic Cap Collectibles came in. Thank you for joining us tonight. Did I say Jay Margolis? You get another one, Jay Margolis. I forget if I said you. You came in tonight. Thank you. Jacqueline Devine, a duck winner tonight. Thank you for joining us. Phil Ailing came in tonight. Thank you for joining us. Did I say Kenneth Bird? Kenneth Bird, you get another one if I didn't. Thank you for joining us. Eric Martinez came in tonight. Long time watcher. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Jason Ruger came in tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. Another duck winner, Ken Roland. Thank you for joining us tonight. Whack Comics came in tonight. Thank you for joining us, Whack. We know you're watching from a whole other hemisphere. Toy Games came in tonight. Thank you for joining us. 23 Monch came in tonight. Thank you for joining us. Boner or Bonner Jams came in tonight.
Boner, just saying.
It's Boner Jams. It's
Boner
established.
Jams. All right, that's what they want. It's Boner now. Ben Compton is in the house. Thank you for joining us. Dagger came in. Thank you for joining us. S Vaughn 82 came in. Thank you for joining us. Entropy and Comics back-to-back nights. Thank you for joining us. Greetings. Anthony, owner of Alternaverse, thank you for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. I think you guys commented a lot tonight. That's it. All right. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Shout out to everybody that got a duck. Tune in next week. You're going to get 3 more chances to win ducks. Plus, this Wednesday when we drop episode number 87 of New Comic Book Day, you got to watch that video and you can win a duck from that video as well with just putting a hashtag in the comments. We will be at the shop tomorrow from around 4 to 7:30 p.m. If you want to stop by in Hyde Park, New York, be a part of the filming, be a part of the skit. Hopefully, we'll be filming the Phil Saga, the ending. That looks like a confident face right there on Green Shirt Guy.
Yeah, a little bit at the end, but yeah.
A little bit. All
That's
right.
not what I was in the back room, like.
This is long as it's like, all right. Not in this shot. I need about 50 people to be in the background.
No.
But it's gonna be fun if you're around the area. Come
actually, without giving too much away, it's
don't give nothing away. Don't.
Well, no,
don't
it's just gonna involve you doing some editing from previous stuff.
Okay.
So there's callback stuff.
Okay, I can do that. So we'll be around. And then remember, on Wednesday, we'll be dropping New Comic Book Day, episode number 87. And on Thursday at 8 p.m., Cliff's Crisis Quest Trivia will be going live at 8 p.m. Tune in for that. All right? Oh, and I finished the Toy Games show one. Cliff and I did a $30 challenge. That's going to go up on Saturday at around 9 a.m. Nice little video about the toy show and our little challenge. All right? Whew. All right. So, for myself, for Green Shirt Guy, for Phil, for Cliff, for our special guest, David, thank you for joining us tonight. Another
Thank you
great
for
special
having me.
guest, C Bizzle. Thank you for joining us tonight. Check out C Bizzle's channel, like and subscribe. Go to Cliff on Comics, like and subscribe. And if you're not subscribed to the Council of Comics, like and subscribe. For all of us, you, we love you. Thank you for watching. I gotta get the video ready. And we will see you next time. Peace.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes?